interns, I'm a little concerned that people are not turning in the work, and I know I've said things are flexible, and I'm sticking to that. But I was concerned that maybe people aren't doing things because they're not quite sure the best approach. And while I gave some information in the welcome section, I am going to do a kind of a follow-up video here. So, if I was a student in the class, what I would do is go ahead and log on and look at the home screen. And when I get to the home screen, over here on the right, you will see a list of, well, it's going to call upcoming assignments, or I'll call it, it's kind of a to-do list. I did put the dates in there just to help you get your pacing, okay? Again, if you want to consistently work through the course, the dates are a schedule that would get you through the course uh, in the 10 weeks that we have. And I would look at those and I would kind of make a decision, what am I going to work on? So based on that, I'm going to go to modules now, and I am ready to work on the we'll assume you've finished the orientation. Not all of you have, and if you haven't, you need to get on with that. Those are all required assignments, and they have to be completed before you can do anything else. Again, these are tools you can use. Prezi is fabulous. Screen Customatic is what I'm using to create this. Piktochart's a lot of fun. Even Audacity for doing audio. So those are tools that you have that you can use to create the content for the other sections. Alright, so we're going to assume you're ready to work on the Internet and the World Wide Web section, which is another required section before you can move on. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look, and there's a link here for Internet and the World Wide Web, and then there's 4 assignments. Okay, this little symbol tells you it's a page, and these are different assignments. And what I'll probably do is what I would probably do is take a quick look at each of the assignments. Okay, and just read through it so I understand what is required of me. And then after I've looked at each of those assignments to get a feel for, let me go back to modules. Sorry. Okay. To get a feel for what sort of information I'm looking for when I'm working through the blend spaces and all of those sorts of things. So I would look at the different assignments, get a feel for what the assignments involve. And then I would click on the Internet and the World Wide Web. Okay, and this is kind of an introduction to the modules. And the orientation module is set up a little differently, but every module you'll find from here on out, I shouldn't say every module, every content module, with the exception of Excel and Access, will be set up the same way. Excel will not have the learning goals, and Access will not have the learning goals. But every other unit from here out will have a brief description. It'll have the learning goals, which you would click on and open. Okay. And this is going to help you to take notes on your learning, okay, and explain to you what general understandings you should have at the end of the unit and what skills you should have at the end of the unit. So you're going to use that to help you as you're working through the blend space. Then, and the Internet happens to have 3 blend spaces. Some of them have 1 or 2. I try to not make them too overwhelming. Once I have the learning goals, and you might even just want to consider printing those so you can take notes, I would click on the first blend space. And this is, for all intents and purposes, the chapter in the book. The only difference is you don't have to read it. Some of it you'll read, but some of it you'll watch and absorb otherwise for that. Okay, so the blend space comes up. I'm going to hit play. And when I hit play, it'll start. I'll have a video that I'll watch here. Up here is instructions in the right-hand corner. Once I'm done watching the video, I'll click next. Okay, we've got Internet terms. I will click on this. I'll look at the notes. It says click through all 3 pages, read all the definitions. Some will be covered in later units. Okay. I can use this to fill in the definitions on my learning goals sheet, okay? But it's got a list of terms, and these are terms you should be familiar with. They're all internet terms. You'll probably heard a lot of them, but it doesn't hurt to read the definition anyway. And as you can see, whoops, I go too far. It's actually 3 pages. So you would, when you get to the bottom of the first page, hit next and keep going. Okay, and then come back here. There's another video to watch, and then another article to read. Okay, um, so they kind of tie in together there, and that's kind of the end of that unit. Okay, I'm trying to think. I don't know that I directly tied these to the assignments, so you may need to go through all three. Yeah, that one does not have an assignment. The next one, searching and evaluating, the help desk assignment is associated with that one. This one's general background. The third one is communicating, and that one goes in with the professional email, social marketing, and etiquette. Once you have finished going through all three blind spaces, and you should be reading and watching the videos, again, this is your equivalent of reading the chapter in the book. You're just not paying for it, which is kind of nice. You'll hit the next button, and you'll start working on your assignments. Okay, you will the help desk internet search, so you'll evaluate those sources that are linked here, and you'll tell me about them. When you're done, you'll submit that. Okay, hit next. That's that one. How to write professional emails. This is another one that is required. Okay, so you have to do this assignment before you click through that. You'll hit submit assignment. Okay, and you will either upload a file or a link or some other kind of media depending on how you present it. Okay, so if you did a Prezi or an infographic, you might send me a link. If you created a video, you might send a file. Okay, if you did a memo, you would send a Word document. So that would come in however that is. And I am going to be, listen, pretty specific about this. Let's take a look at grades for just a minute. When you check your grades, leave that page. Your grades will come up, okay, when I grade an assignment. Now, for some reason, when I started setting up the course, I put each out of 20. I had the mastery level in the syllabus as a 4. Instead of going back and changing all the assignments, what I'm doing is a 4 is equivalent of a 20, a 15 would be equivalent of a 3, okay? And if you didn't get a 15, then you're getting a 1. And 1 just simply is a cue. You didn't show mastery, therefore the assignment needs to be fixed. Okay, and you have to complete that assignment at a mastery level to earn your grade for that assignment. And you have to have mastery of all C level assignments to get a C. So if I grade your assignment and it doesn't get a 20, okay, then you will get a comment, and you click on that comment, that'll come up. There's a few problems, CC my comments in the document. So what I did for this one is I actually gave feedback within the document. Sometimes I'll attach a file or a video. It just depends. But if I take points off, you will understand why. And if I take points off, you are welcome to fix it, regardless of what your grade. So if you got a 15 and you want a 20, you can resubmit it. You use the feedback. So since I said check feedback, I'm going to click on the assignment. And then I'll click on view feedback. Okay. And why did it come up like that? That's weird. Okay. Oh. No, it should be feedback. There it comes. Sorry, I must have clicked on the wrong thing. Okay, so the document comes up, and as you can see, there's little comments here. Let's see how to see Scroll over. There we go. Okay, so like here, and I just uploaded the original, so there's nothing in there. So a comment says you forgot the header, okay, or this isn't formatted. If it's something I feel you need more instruction on, you will get a video demonstration or a reference to some links or something like that. Um, so that's what you're looking at. That's just a little bit of a clarification. I hope if you're feeling a little lost that you find it helpful. And I'd like to see again more assignments getting submitted. All right.